The dating pool has literal fecal matter in it.
What's that smell?
Oh, that would be me. I've been swimming in raw sewage. I love it. I love it!
Hi guys. So I really wanted to come on here and just spread awareness about something that I'm very passionate about. And that is that hookup culture is literally destroying society.
Oh, you know that. Of course I do, sir. Everybody knows that.
Of course we do, sir!
I do OnlyFans, and I'm going to tell you right now that I have simps, but I like them. I have genuine...
Stop the cap.
Because they're paying you.
No, I have relationships with most of these guys before they even pay me. Friendships.
Oh, I've been in a situationship for 6 years now. I cannot believe I just said that on camera.
Hello there once again, it's your old pal Locke the Bounty Hunter, and on today's very special episode, we're going to be exploring a woman who has decided to give up her youth in exchange for a situationship that has lasted well over 6 years. I'm sure absolutely nothing is amiss, and she is well on her way to having that frog princess dream wedding she's been planning since the day they met. I don't want to get any spoilers, and I don't want to waste any more time, so let's just go ahead and dive right in, shall we?
Basically, this boy and I started dating when we were in high school, and like honestly that shit was so toxic. Like we were both stubborn as fuck. We would just argue constantly.
All right, we're starting off with a brand new record, gentlemen and gents. 10 seconds and we've already determined that this woman is a stupid idiot. They started dating in high school. They broke up because they couldn't stand each other. If that isn't the basis for a long-term relationship, I don't know what the hell is.
But anyways, he broke up with me. I was so sad, but then we remained really close friends and eventually just basically continued to date, but without the label.
You don't need to be a relationship expert to translate the babble that just spewed forth from her mouth hole. She said there was no label to the relationship, but she is dead wrong. There was a label. They're bone buddies.
I know it. Your family knows it. Dogs know it.
If I were a betting man, I would wager that he probably didn't see any romantic future with this woman, but the boudoir antics that they would get up to in the back of his Camry were mediocre enough for him to want to keep her around. It would be sad if it wasn't so freaking hilarious that these women refuse to believe what they're saying.
And then we both went to the same college, so we weren't really dating then either, but we continued this whatever the was going on.
Lady, we just went over this. What was going on was you graduated from awkward banging in the back of your ex-boyfriend shaggin' wagon to drunken fun times in your dorm room, compliments of 5 o'clock vodka. At the low price of $20 American a gallon, 5 o'clock vodka pairs perfectly with your low self-esteem to justify continuing your physical relationship with your ex-boyfriend from high school. 5 o'clock vodka, fueling your poor life decisions since 1976.
Because it felt so much like a relationship that when I got upset at things, like, which if you're in a relationship it was totally valid, but because we weren't, it wasn't justified. And so I kept feeling all these things that I wasn't technically allowed to feel because we weren't dating.
It's obvious why she's getting frustrated. It's clear she was growing feelings for this guy and refused to believe that her ex had absolutely no interest in pursuing a romantic relationship with her in any capacity. But at the same time, he was willing to put up with her BS because she was giving him regular access to her fish factory. So naturally, this woman decided the most mature course of action was to dive deep into the denial river and refuse to believe that this man had absolutely no interest in her.
This is just so shocking. I mean, I must just be so monumentally naive.
You are.
Like, I've always been really shy with like dating and all of that. Like I don't really know how to flirt. Fuck me, I'm 23 and I can't flirt.
Woman, do not give me that manure because I am not about to shovel it. Men are so starved for attention from females in the 21st century that we have absolutely no idea if the cashier at the supermarket is flirting with us when she smiles before saying paper or plastic.
And I regret not going on dates and like around in college because now I'm 23, I work at home now, so it's not like I can meet people at work. And like I don't want to do dating apps either because it just feels so forced, and I've heard too many bad stories from friends that like I'm not doing that shit.
Step right up, gentlemen and gents, and place your bets. How long before this woman finds herself on the dating apps? I'm giving 4-to-1 odds between 1 and 6 months, 3-to-1 odds between 6 months to a year, 2-to-1 odds by the time she's 30, and even money that she's on those apps right now. You can put me down for a penny. Trust me, I'm good for it this time.
But anyway, last year of college, we finally dated, which apparently, recently I talked to him about it, and according to him, we weren't even dating back then, but we were doing like the whole flowers, Valentine's Day, all that shit. So like, I don't know what's wrong with him.
Well, it's actually quite simple. You most likely guilt-tripped him with your incessant nagging to do more romantic things like anniversaries and Valentine's Day dates. He probably just agreed with you just to shut you up.
Checkmate.
Dang.
However, he will deny the fact that you guys were ever dating because you never were. But you have tricked yourself into believing otherwise because that's just what you do.
It has come to my attention, finally. I need to move the on and stop wasting my time on this boy.
Wow, that's fantastic work, man. You have the wisdom of a 6,000 or 7,000-year-old man. That's fantastic. We don't have to fill up the whole blackboard after all.
All my friends are in relationships too, and it's so cute. I'm like, I want one. Where do people get one?
Woman, I don't feel the need to mince words. You would not know what to do with a relationship if you ever had one. You've been in a toxic, codependent situationship for over 6 years. That means trust issues. That means baggage. That means all sorts of toxic crap that your average self-respecting man isn't gonna want to deal with. So unless you actually figure out your stuff relatively quickly, I foresee a lot of cats in your future.
Shut your dirty little mouth!
What do you think, gentlemen and gents? Do you think situationships ever end well for anybody? Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. And as always, if you find that my particular brand of humor is bringing you to the brink of laughter, why don't you scroll on down and click that like and subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and let's give the good old-fashioned middle finger to the YouTube algorithm. Thank you so much for checking out the new video, and until next time, peace out, homies.